2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Oklahoma City. That's the location for the 76ers. A powerful frame with an elusive off-the-dribble game. Kevin Porter Jr. has talent to burn, and he's looking to heat up as they get fired up to take on the Thunder. Sixers, Thunder, up next on 2K Sports. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. We've got George, and it's Nwora in at the 4 spot. And for Oklahoma City, inside we got Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Edwards in at the 3. All right, Clark, so what are your feelings about the back-to-backs? You like them? How about the players?
You know, I don't mind them, but I do understand that players would like to have few of those in their schedule. So being creatures of habit, a little space between games more times than not would be well received.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Edwards. The shot. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
George against Gilgeous-Alexander. George outside. Holmgren with the block. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Here's George. Cash money on the open jump shot. Here's Giddey. Shoots a fadeaway. It's good.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's George. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Nwora grabs the board. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Pass to George. Here's Potter. Here's Wallace. Giddey defends. 5 to shoot. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Giddey.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Right side, Williams from deep. Holmgren. It's rebounded by George.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Floats one up. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander tucks it last. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Off target from 3-point range.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Williams misses.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
George passes to Potter. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
The Thunder with another miss.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Here's Wallace. Giddey defends. The Thunder pull it in. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 23 points his last outing. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he drops the first.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
And he makes both free throws.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And the 76ers call time here. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Tyrese Maxey.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Here's Nora, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Wallace on the money from 12 feet away. Wallace has got 5 now.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Pass to Wallace. And the powerful one-handed slam.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Now here's Williams. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Rejected by Holmgren.
He times his blocks almost perfectly. Holmgren stands his ground and forces the shooter to commit first.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Wallace. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Now here's Giddey. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Defensive foul. Keyonte, George. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The 76ers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's Wallace. Giddey defends. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Nora. Williams defending. Just 4 to shoot. With his first shot attempt. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now here's Williams, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And that one's good. Holmgren.
The size, the length. Holmgren, just a beast inside.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Philadelphia calls time here. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Got to come through at the free throw line. These are the teams that are getting it done from there. Fourth, the Sixers.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Off the inbound pass. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Personal foul.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Jordan Nwora. At the line for one.
The Thunder have gone 6 of 11 so far. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. Pass to Holmgren. Good.
Defenders think they can body up Holmgren, but he's much tougher than they think.
The Sixers trailing. George with it. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Nwora, that's good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Edwards. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Wallace. He's got 5. Here's Nwora. 5 on the clock. Here's Potter. Holmgren with the block. They get it back. George's shot is off.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And it's Holmgren missing.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Wallace. Giddey defends. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got his 4th rebound in this one. You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, B.A. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
And the Thunder call time here. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. It's Edwards on the wing. This one for 3. Here's Bull. Banked it in off the glass.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Maxey surveys. Inside. Here's Watson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Johnson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And that one misses. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here.
Sixers ball.
The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Watson. Over Bull. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Bull.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he makes a first. He's off on the second. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And no good. Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Johnson. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. That gives them the lead. And the 76ers lead by 1. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Edwards, a pass to Bull. Watson with the rebound.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Maxey on the wing. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Edwards. Somehow scores the layup in traffic. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Johnson with it. Still no points. Drills the baseline jumper.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Pass to Maxey. Oh, it's blocked by Bull.
You've got to be aware of Bobo. He's got a 7'8" wingspan. If you are anywhere near him, back up even more to make sure you can get that shot off.
Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Johnson passes to Watson. Outside Maxey. Pulls up at the elbow. That shot is off.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
From the elbow, it's blocked. Pass to Johnson. And he lobs it up.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless You're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets it up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
I have to admit, it's really difficult to decipher exactly what happened. They'll go to the monitors as this is a big call.
Yeah, and the officials on the floor will make the final determination after reviewing the footage from the NBA's replay center. And we can follow along. We see what they're seeing.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. How about his shot blocking? He's been an intimidating presence out there. Back after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, BA, the pressure's real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled, the ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Here's Potter. No points yet. Great D that time from Holmgren. To the middle. Here's Giddey. Wallace pulls it in.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now here's George. Here's Potter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Wallace. Giddey defends. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. He drops it from range.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pass to George. Here's Nora. Williams defending. Nora, pass to George. There's the 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Williams. Back to Giddey. Outside, Williams. To the paint. And it's Giddey missing. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Philly fans, they're known for their passion, and Tyrese Maxey said, I love them because they're real. They're honest and they're tough. They know the game, they know what they're talking about, and they know what players are getting out of it. They care about winning, and that's what I care about. Brian?
That's such a great sports city, too. Allie, thank you. And it's the Thunder with the ball after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. The 76ers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's George. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last. Pass to Nora. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And these are the top rebounders in the league. Chet Holmgren, 4th.
Just so strong on the boards. That's a skill that helps your team win games.
And it's Powell with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. Giddey into the lane. Count that bucket. Giddey's got 7.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
George outside. No good on the 3. And the Thunder shooting a nice 57% rate from the field in the second quarter. And it's Giddey missing. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Nora. George outside. To the inside. That one a little long. And the Thunder shooting 52% from the floor so far. Holmgren can't get the go-ahead bucket. The 76ers shooting about 43% in this one. Here's Wallace. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 7.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Williams' shot is good.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's Wallace. Beyond the arc. Powell pulls it in. Otter's gone 1 for 6 shooting from the field. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here.
Oklahoma City ball.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for George.
Kevin Porter Jr.
Powell outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 is up. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And Philadelphia calls time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
4th in free throw percentage. And they are in the top 10 in steals. This is a team that will force turnovers if you're careless with the ball.
And you pointed it out. This team is tremendous beyond the arc. They hit 3s at a very good clip, and that opens up the court. So it's Philadelphia now. It's a 3-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Porter. Knocked loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Giddey. Pass to Williams. It's Giddey on the wing. Fires for 3. It's not going to go for him.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Giddey against Porter. Down low. Here's Potter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
Yeah, they've also had a great deal of second chance points tonight. Great job finding the offensive board and then converting on those extra tries.
And the 76ers making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Thunder have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Here's Giddey. He has 7. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. All sorts of time. Porter pulls it in.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Powell covers. The 11-footer. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Thunder with a lead. Pass to Giddey. There's the drive. And that one's good. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter. And it's Porter with the ball for Philadelphia. Williams defending. The Sixers with another miss.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Counted. Good. And now a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
He gets it in there.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of the timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Both teams will make substitutions. It's Williams, high post. He's got 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 8 points.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Outside Porter. Williams defending. And the shot's good. 6 points for him.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Giddey. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Outside Porter. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Maxey.
Thunder foul. Number 14.
Johnson, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, Johnson.
Here's Watson. Outside Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Here's a look at the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Victor Oladipo and the Phoenix Suns. And then Monday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
And looking at the Jazz matchup, this is one that they expect to win. But those games can be tricky. Remember, there are no free wins in this league.
He's off on the first.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey, so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
He hits the second from the line. A tight game here in Oklahoma City. Johnson against Giddey. Outside Bull. Pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. A shot from the low post is good. Edwards has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Johnson against Giddey. Out left to the wing. Counted from distance.
3 points.
Here's Giddey. He's got 11. Outside Bull. Maxey covering. Pass to Williams. 4 on the clock. Here's Giddey with the drive. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2. Josh Giddey.
That free throw good from Giddey. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Outside Maxey. Puts it up. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Giddey against Johnson. And that one's good. Giddey's got 14.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
There's 1:34 left in the second. Here's Johnson. The Thunder pull it in.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
And the bucket is good.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 6. Misses the layup.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now here's Giddey. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
First in blocks, and they got a spot in the top 10 when it comes to hampering the opposing offense. They create solid coverage that doesn't allow for a lot of easy shots.
And you got to be careful shooting on this team. They are #1 in blocks because they have an innate timing for when to rise up and contest shots. Here's Watson. And that one drops for him. 5 points in the game.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
Outside Edwards. .24 seconds left to play in the half.
Watson, second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your Thunder, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Outside Maxey. 4 seconds left. The shot off that time. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Thunder. They lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He had 16 points, 5 block shots, and 3 assists. He's really stood out for them to this point. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the pacing, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, their bench production has been a major factor. Guys have been ready to go when their number is called. And it makes the second half go a lot easier on your main guys when you can spread the minutes around in the first half.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Taking a look at the 76ers. We've got George, and it's Wallace in at the 2. To the middle. George, right side. Clock at 6. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. And the three-pointer goes. Nora's got 13 now.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
Out to the wing. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Thunder with a lead. Outside, Williams. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Nora's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Wallace. Count the basket and the foul! It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
The Thunder making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in to the paint. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8 points now.
Taking the contact and getting it to go. Holmgren stronger than he looks.
Here's George. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Pass to George. Here's Nora. Shot clock at 6. Going inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Nora's got 5 points now this quarter.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18.
Shot after shot, the defense seems helpless against Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he banks in the layup.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Outside, Williams. Left side, Edwards. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's George. He's got 6 over Gilgeous-Alexander and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
They get it again.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
George's shot is off. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 1. Giddy passes to Williams. And here's Holmgren. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, getting aggressive there in the paint. Holmgren doesn't hold back and draws the foul.
At the line for your Thunder, Chet Holmgren.
That free throw good from Holmgren.
Yeah, as you know, as Holmgren adds weight and strength year after year, he just becomes a bigger problem for opponents.
Both free throws good from Holmgren. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Wallace, the pass to George. Here's Potter. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Holmgren. Fast break. Here we go. Williams' shot is good.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Time for your Thunder Girls. Come on, everyone, make some noise.
And the 76ers making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. All right, let's take a moment to have a look at which point guards have posted the highest scores over the last month. The 4th spot held by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded offensive talents in the league.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. And these guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
Here's Potter. Ooh, poked away. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
First in blocks, 4th and lowest turnovers per game. And they place in the top 5 in steals, using their length to get into passing lanes, using quick hands to frustrate the opponents.
And you got to be careful shooting on this team. They are #1 in blocks because they have an innate timing for when to rise up and contest shots. Powell, he's checked in for Edwards. So it's Philadelphia now. It's a 5-point game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Porter. Oh, great D that time from Powell. The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 in the 3rd. Pass to Giddy. Intercepted. Here's Wallace. Giddy defends. Launches a 3. Got a hand on it. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Powell. And it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. To the wing, right side. Pass to Wallace. Now Now Porter. To the inside. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 12.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Outside, Williams. Lets it fly. Rebound by the 76ers.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Mora, that's good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Now Williams. He's got 12. And that one drops. 14 points for him.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Porter. Shoots. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Staying aggressive, Porter Jr. knows better than to back off of his shot selection.
Outside, Williams. Here's Powell. He's off on that one.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense. Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
Good discipline on offense. Holmgren not hesitating to make the feed as soon as he sees the open man.
Back to Porter. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You take a look at the Thunder. At the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference.
I think for the Thunder, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Pass to Holmgren, fires the 3, sinks it from distance. And now a 6-point Oklahoma City lead.
Oh, putting his range to work. Holmgren is a threat at the arc. Believe that.
Porter, the pass to Potter. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Giddy. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Nora's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Holmgren. Nora grabs the board. Nora's got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's Porter. Now covers. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Porter. Lets it go. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Into the lane. And there's the rejection. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. So it's both teams making substitutions here. On defense, the Sixers. Trailing by 4. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Kevin Porter.
Defense getting physical with ball. Too physical, in fact.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
The free throw drops for Bowl.
And Bowl, to me, remains such an interesting prospect, a towering big man who possesses considerable skill and versatility.
And Bowl drops them both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Powell outside. Pass to Bowl. Yep, count it. Bowl's got 4 points this quarter.
Not too many can match up with Bowl in close.
Philadelphia's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Powell against Porter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Bowl.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Porter Jr. So he gets them both. Thunder with a lead. Outside Bowl. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Holmgren. Watson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Right side, Maxey. Johnson for 3. Connects from downtown. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's giving up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Outside Bowl. It's Powell on the wing. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
1:33 left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Johnson. Shoots over Powell. Can't nail the jumper. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Powell. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Now it's a 6-point Oklahoma City lead. Philadelphia's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And Maxey, here we go. Here's Johnson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Thunder making a switch here. Edwards is checked in.
On the court.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Powell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Number 14. First personal foul, 13 foul. At the line for your Thunder, Powell.
First one falls for him. And so Powell nails them both. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Inside. Oh, it's blocked by Bull.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Maxey. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game.
Welcome to Maxey's world, one of the more efficient three-point shooters in this game.
Here's Powell. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Oklahoma City closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Edwards. Over to the left wing. Maxey covering. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at SGA, so adept in traffic.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And for the 76ers. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Gilgeous-Alexander against George. SGA doing his thing in close.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Maxey passes to Nora. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Jordan Nora. 1 shot.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Edwards, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over George. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go on the assist by Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Nora. Back to George. Lets the 3 fly. Bull grabs the board. Bull's got 5 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Williams on the wing. And it's all from 3-point range. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 10-point game.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now here's George. Pass to Nora. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
It seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover-free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Down low. And the big finish by Holmgren.
A short trip up for Holmgren, but there's plenty of power behind his jam.
Here's Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Nora. Holmgren with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. And the Thunder making a change here. Giddey's checked in. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Wallace. The Thunder pull it in. Outside Giddey. And here's Edwards. Outside Giddey. And he gets it to go.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Pass to Nora. To halt the run. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And he's able to get it back. Here's Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Wallace, the pass to George. Out to the right wing. The Sixers with another miss. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren, guarded closely. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the right side. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Nora's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the paint. An easy 2 on the layup. Wallace has got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Edwards finds Holmgren. And the layup is good off the glass. Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Wallace. Here's Potter. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Now here's Holmgren. Deflected. George with it. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
And with plenty of time left, that's his 4th foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
The 76ers have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Giddey. Off target at the rim. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Guarded by Edwards. To the inside. Potter, pass to Nora. From deep. Offensive rebound. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Edwards. Buries it down low. And the Thunder lead by 13.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Nora over Williams. Nora, no good.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Here's Wallace. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Pass to Giddey. To the middle. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 6 assists now in the game. George scanning the floor. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Williams with it. Shot is up. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Chalk up 2 there.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Pass to Wallace. Here's Nora. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Solid defense from Williams.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's George. The Thunder making their last shot. Pass to Nora. From downtown. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got rebound number 8 now. Outside, Williams. Back to Giddey. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Giddey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
The Sixers again can't hit. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. It's Edwards on the wing. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Timeout call, the 76ers. Scoring in the NBA is the highest it's been in over 50 years, Clark. You think it's time for some rule changes to help the defense?
You know, I'm not sure where you would go in that regard because every rule change, for the most part, has certainly tilted towards the offense recently. And I don't necessarily have a problem with that. The NBA has made it clear that entertainment is a core pillar, and appeasing and appealing to their fans is a huge driver, and that means more offense as opposed to more defense.
Philadelphia's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Right wing. Can they get it? It's tipped. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. George defending. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Philadelphia has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. The Thunder pull it in.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Thunder.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And even though the season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you have to love how he controlled the key, piling up blocks and putting fear into opposing shooters.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren. He's closely guarded. It's rebounded by George. Driving to the basket. Here's Potter. And another miss by Philadelphia.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.